Hi, I'm Paul Bryant from GuitarChords4BeginnersTips.com, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to read a guitar chord chart step by step. Now, when I was making this video, I was thinking, do I just kind of stand in front of the camera like I am right now and just kind of explain, what the strings are, what the frets are, and what fingers go where for some of the different chords. But I thought as a better idea, it's probably easier to teach you step by step, firstly, where to find some guitar chord charts, absolutely free. And, once you've got those guitar chord charts in front of you, how do you actually read them? And so what I've decided is to actually sit down, fire up the screen capture software that I've got and show you exactly how to do all that I just mentioned before. So without further ado, why don't we jump on the computer and I'll show you step by step, firstly, how to find, over 100 different guitar chord charts absolutely free, and then how to read them step by step, so you can use that to learn any guitar chord chart. And actually, to give you an idea, in the example I'm about to show you, I step you through how to read the C major chord chart. Sorry. So, if you already know how to play the C major chord, then don't worry, because what you'll learn, you can actually you can apply to any chord that you like. And if you don't know how to read the C major chord, then this will be absolutely fantastic, because today you're going to learn how to do it. So without further ado, let's jump on the computer right now and I'll step you through step by step how to read a guitar chord chart. So come on, let's go. Okay, so here we are. We've got Google up on the screen now, and it doesn't matter what browser you're using. I personally use Firefox, but if you're using Explorer, Chrome, it doesn't really matter. Now, go to google.com, and if you type in guitar chord charts and hit enter or search, you should be brought up some, I guess, search results similar to mine. Now, there's a few sites that have, basically free guitar chord charts you can have a look at, but I actually prefer scrolling down, and I'm not sure the order it's going to be on your computer, but looking for the one here from jamplay.com. So jamplay.com, I think they've probably got one of the best type of guitar chord charts out. It's easy to read, and I'll show you actually how to read that. So if you just click on the link, there you'll be brought up with a page like this. Now, if for some reason it's not coming up, you can just type in jamplay.com, and if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there'll be something here, guitar chords. So again, if it doesn't come up in the search listings for you, just type in jamplay.com into your address bar, and on their homepage, which I'll try and do, just seeing how I can get home. Sorry, the resolution on the screen is a little bit more difficult, but okay, I can't seem to find the home page here. But anyways, we've got the guitar chord charts, and there's just so many different types. Look at the number of different possibilities to learn, and it's kind of no wonder why we find a lot of beginner guitarists just overwhelmed just with the pure number of chords they could possibly learn. But why don't we pick a chord like let's have a look. Let me just pick like a C major chord. So here we go. So generally the one that we want to learn is always at the beginning. So the C major chord, it even says it's absolutely essential for us to learn. Let's have a look at maybe an A. Should be at the beginning of the A's. Let's just double check. Yeah, A chord, and same with the E. So we'll do the C just for fun. So you just click on the chord. Okay, so with everything here on our chord charts, let me explain what each of the things mean, and we may as well start up with the top here. So actually, no, I might change it to show you what the strings are first. Okay, so you'll notice these vertical lines. These vertical lines actually represent the strings of the guitar. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6 strings. And this one over here on the right, so this section here, this represents our high E string. So it's very hard to write on this, just one sec. Our high
E. So that's our, basically, if you're holding the guitar, that's going to be the thinnest string, or the one kind of down the bottom. So that's our high E string, and we work our way up. We've got the different strings, our A, and here is our low E. So this is, if you're holding the guitar, it's basically the thickest string that we've got. So that gives you a bit of an idea of how this is orientated. And so these are our strings. So these are our strings here. And so the vertical lines are our strings, and the horizontal lines like these represent the frets. And depending on what type of chord it is, it will be in different frets. But as you will notice on the side here, these numbers indicate what frets are what. So this is fret 1, this here is fret 2, fret 3, 4, and then number 5 is here. So what have we covered so far? We've covered the strings, which are these vertical lines. Our frets are these horizontal lines. What are these numbers? Well, these numbers indicate, or these dots indicate, what fingers, we press. Basically, sorry, I guess the dots represent, what strings we need to press on. The numbers inside those dots, represent what finger we use to press down on the string. So let me show you what that means. So with a C chord, if we're going, from this way down, here is our third finger. So to play a C chord, you would use your third finger, which is your ring finger. You would press it down in the third fret. This is the 6th string, our low E, on the 5th string. So our third finger, which is our ring finger, on the 5th string in the 3rd fret. So let me just number these here. So that's a funny looking 3, 2, 1. So here we'd have that finger pressed down. We would then place our middle finger, which is our second finger. So our second finger is our middle finger. We would place it on the 4th string. So on our 4th string, which is kind of like, if you're looking down, it's the 3rd string down. In the 2nd fret. And then lastly, we've got our first finger, which is placed on the 2nd string in the 1st fret. Now, to give you an idea, I didn't cover it, which I should have done first, so my apologies. What fingers are what. So a 1 is our index finger. So if you see a 1, that means it's your index finger. A 2 is your middle finger. I'll just do that mid. 3 is your ring finger. And if you see a 4, so let's say we wanted to add the pinky up here just for fun, the 4 would be your pinky. So they're pretty much the numbers that you're going to see. But then the question is, well, what are these kind of these things up here? So if you see an X like this, that means that string is not played. So in the C chord, our 6th string, so our numbers go from 1 here, our highest string, up to our thickest or our lowest string, which is kind of closest to us. So our high E to our low E, it's 1. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, which is our low E string. So on the C chord, we wouldn't play this low E string. So as you can, it's represented by the X. So that means we do not play that string. So if you're strumming this chord, you would start from this string and strum down, or you could strum up, but you would strum up to that, to our 5th string. If we have a look at these these kind of circles, what does that mean? That just means the strings are played openly. So if we have a look at these two in our C chord, that just means our first strings and our third strings are actually played openly, which means you don't need to press on that. Probably the big thing with the C chord is, this is what a lot of people have trouble with, is their second finger or their middle finger will actually kind of go over this string here, which will give a bit of a dud or a muted type of sound. So if you're playing the C chord and you're just learning it for the first time, just try and pay careful attention to your second finger, making sure it doesn't overlap on this string, which needs to be played open. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea of how to read a guitar chart, a chord chart, sorry. It's fairly simple. These circles here represent, what strings you need to press on, and the numbers inside them are what fingers you use. And then we have our 6 strings, which are the vertical lines, and our horizontal lines are the frets. And you'll notice what frets are what by the numbers here on the side. So hopefully that explains, what a guitar chord chart is. And yeah, certainly check out Jamplay, because you'll find a lot more, and there's so many different types of chords, like the A, and then you've got all your diminished chords and sevenths, and just so many different chords. Everything you need is certainly right there. So
now, if you liked this video, I've made 20 free videos that will answer virtually every question you have about how to play guitar chords, and also how to play them much more quickly and easily than ever before. Now, to get these 20 free videos, simply click on the link below this video, or alternatively visit me at www.guitarchords4beginnerstips.com/videos. So again, to get your 20 free videos, simply click on the link below this video, or visit me at www.guitarchords4beginnerstips.com/videos, and I'll see you on the other side.